Well, the overall situation is in Ukraine. It's like there for now there is a Russian turn because for now we are in defense and they're in full offense and they are trying to attack. And the Bakhmut is the, I'd say, spear point of their attacks right now. Of course, we want to hold the city, but our main goal is to to win time and to make them as damaged as theoretically possible, just because the next turn will be ours. We want to counterattack, but to counterattack, we need to prepare an entirely new army with Western weapons and with troops trained to use Western weapons. So for us now, maybe in these months and maybe in the beginning of the next months, for us it's just a time to hold on, to hold the line, and to make as many damage as we could, to inflict as many damage as we could on Russia. And of course, it's not so easy because they throw everything they got in Bakhmut and they use literally human waves. They want to make the most from their numerical advantage for their numbers. And it's hard for us because for now we maybe have technical superiority, for now we maybe have more experienced soldiers, but when it's about battle in urban area, it's numbers matters. So we just try to win our time, to attack, to counterattack, and maybe it's a question of maybe 1 month or maybe even weeks. Well, I say that it's the question is not maybe even numbers of this help, but the time of this help. It's good, but it's late. The biggest problem now is not the amount of weapons we got from West, but time. And it's the most crucial things now, because if we could get these weapons maybe half a year ago, I suppose our war could be already over and won by Ukraine. But we get these weapons only now, and maybe many of announced amounts still even isn't delivered to Ukraine. So that's a problem, not numbers, because in numbers it's good. It's really great numbers, hundreds of tanks. It's absolutely, it's a massive force. But the question is when these tanks will be in Ukraine and when we will prepare our tankmen to use them. So that's maybe the most crucial thing now. So we actually are happy with the Western help when we talk about amounts, numbers. We're just not really happy when it's coming to time, to actually speed of these deliveries. Oh, it was much harder during the initial stage of the war. I don't mean the year 2022, I mean the year 2014. During the year 2014, when Russia first invaded Ukraine, it was really hard because Russia had a really powerful propaganda machine. And actually, maybe the world wasn't just ready for this amount of lies. And when Russians tried to lie and Ukrainian tried to tell what's really happening, West tried to find some middle ground. Okay, maybe the boy in Slavyansk wasn't crucified, but was just killed, blah, 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 but it was just fakes. The story was crucified based on anything. And world acknowledged that Russians are just lying. They don't exaggerate it. They don't maybe highlight in some things. No, they just line from zero level. And when the world understood it, it became much easier for Ukrainians. Because for now, I suppose in most European countries or in the United States, no one really believes what Russian media is saying. Or maybe there are exceptions, of course. I suppose in Asia, in Africa, in Black Africa, in South America, maybe many people still buying what the Russian state media are trying to, well, sell them. But it's not about Europe anymore. It's not about United States anymore. And for us in Ukraine, it's a major victory. And of course, it's not about Ukrainians anymore, because yes, the problem was that even many Ukrainians believed what Russia TV was saying, but that's not the case. Well, when all the Ukraine is target of missile attacks, you hear a lot. It's hard to believe actually the state that constantly attacking you and saying that it's your fault. So I suppose that Russia propaganda machine is destroyed, but it isn't destroyed even by us. It is destroyed first of all by Russian own lies, because they just go too far in that lies. They just go too creative in that fakes. And I think that they destroyed their own credibility. Well, I understand that many people in Balkans see the West as a colonizer or as an aggressor, and Russia as a protector. But I should just say that Russia cannot be any protector. Russia just view any country like either vassal or enemy. You cannot be friend of Russia, really. You can be vassal of Russia. And well, Ukraine paid a really great price to acknowledge that. And maybe it will be useful to learn from our mistakes.